Each week, Wells Fargo Bank brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, this week we feature the Harker School golfer back on course after debilitating pain led to brain surgery. To see Kyle Roeder effortlessly swinging a golf club is the happy ending to a long story of pain and suffering. It started with Kyle slowly getting more and more serious headaches as a young teen. Kyle played all sorts of sports, but the more he played, the worse the pain. So Kyle had to give up the other sports, concentrating on just golf.
It was pretty tough. I mean, I tried to make do with what I could do, and I at least got to enjoy part of golf, but I guess it was really frustrating to have to leave other sports behind.
As the headaches and dizziness became constant and excruciating, Kyle's parents took him to one doctor after another.
The time when he started having to quit playing sports, we knew there was something really bad, because I took him. I gave him every single scan. I took him to every doctor there was, and they don't assume something this serious until they go through a whole checklist of stuff.
Finally came the correct diagnosis, Chiari malformation. As these pictures show, Kyle's cerebellum was being pushed downward onto his spine. This blocks the cerebral spinal fluid flow.
And then all hell breaks loose. It's all kinds of crazy things that happen. Your eyes can start twitching, you get killer headaches, dizziness.
The result for Kyle meant he had to decide whether to have brain surgery, with different doctors giving him different advice.
It was definitely mind-blowing to me that I guess the first neurosurgeon told me that I was like a time bomb for death if I didn't get the surgery right away. Then I went to a second neurosurgeon to get a second opinion, and that was completely different.
In the end, the pain was so severe, surgery was the only option.
This is my first surgery. I'd never broken a bone, never really injured myself at all very seriously, and then here I was showing up the day like on an operating table, and I wasn't really sure what was going to happen afterwards. So.
What happened afterwards was more pain. It was different from the headaches, but still excruciating.
For a while, I almost regretted my decision to get surgery because just the post-operational pain was incredibly bad. I mean, I just kind of replaced my headaches with like another physical pain.
But after a month in the hospital, Kyle had had enough, pulling out his catheter and telling his dad it was time to move on.
I remember when he gave me that, he actually got off it and he handed that to me, and I was probably prouder than any, straight A report card or home run or golf tournament medal or something. I think it probably represented that we knew, he was going to get out of there alive.
Slowly, with lots of rehab, the pain started to subside. Kyle was back at school, somehow maintaining a 4.7 GPA. He credits his teachers for their patience and understanding. The operation was a success. There was now space for the cerebellum with no more pressure on his spinal column. Though Kyle still has a few headaches and some stiffness in his neck, he is thrilled with the outcome.
I feel just truly blessed, I guess. I mean, after going through all this surgery, just the whole recovery process, it was really tough, and I struggled for over a year, I guess, with a lot of pain, but I'm glad now that I can do anything that I could do before the surgery.
And now Kyle swings with ease. He can play other sports, and he wants to try pre-med in college. A 4-year story of pain and suffering turning to a new chapter where Kyle can now help others in pain. Kyle is now weighing offers to 3 top East Coast schools and says he might just go pre-med so he can help people like the doctors who helped him.
And will he continue to play golf at the next
Well, he'll
level?
always continue to play golf, probably not at the collegiate level, concentrate on his studies, but for him to do so well in school while going through all of this is just amazing.
A lot of adversity.